Good morning and welcome to Richard Rawls' Daily Meditation from the Centre for Action and Contemplation. The theme for this week has been inner and outer freedom, and the practice exercise today is entitled Deepening Our Freedom. And this is what Richard Rawls begins by saying. Dr. Joan Borisenko is a cancer cell biologist, licensed psychologist, and author living in Santa Fe, New Mexico. She offers us practices that support our contemplative journey to deepen inner and outer freedom in her book, 7 Paths to God, The Ways of the Mystic. I invite you to spend some time with these precepts over the next few days. Which one seems most able to lead you into greater freedom and perhaps even emancipation? Firstly, reflect on love. When you are feeling zealous or righteous about anything, reflect on whether you are doing God's will, your own, or someone else's. Ask the question, is my belief or action respectful and kind, or is it based on anger and judgment? If the latter is true, pursue the personal healing required to give up the childish things that St. Paul spoke about. Number 2, act with integrity. Integrity means wholeness. Actions are whole when they conform to inner beliefs. The tension that results when actions and beliefs are out of accord lead to anxiety, depression, and loss of will. Thirdly, study the 10 Commandments as well as the remainder of the book of Exodus. Do you, in fact, keep the commandments? Go through each, for example, in Exodus chapter 20, verse 1 to 17, writing down your reflections on each one. What would it personally mean to you to keep them wholeheartedly? Fourthly, study the precepts of a religion with which you are not familiar. Write down the precepts that relate to and reinforce the 10 Commandments. Write down the other precepts you find valuable. If you are so moved, form the intention to follow these precepts in your life. Fifthly, do not judge the other people's path or lack of path. The zealous outlook can easily degenerate into the belief that your way is the only way to God. So what if the disciplines you practice have changed your life and brought you closer to God, but others seem uninterested in following your advice that they do likewise? Preaching and proselytizing in order to save others is disrespectful unless they have asked. The slogan, live and live, is a wise one. Sixthly, when you were wrong, promptly admit it. This is part of the 10th step of Alcoholics Anonymous and the other 12-step programs. Since self-righteousness is a pitfall, you can minimize it by staying scrupulously aware of your actions and words. Seventhly, do an active, fun activity daily. Your wonderful capacity for discipline can also breed rigidity and compulsiveness. Refresh yourself on a regular basis by doing something active that is fun, if your physical condition allows it. And that is the end of today's daily meditation.